Welcome to Frogfoot Holler, y'all. I'm Michael. My nephew Colton's behind the camera, and there's a loud truck going down the road right now. Alright, now that he's passed, and y'all can probably hear me a little bit better, what am I doing? I'm cutting taters. Now, what we're going to be doing is taking these eyes right here. Now you can see some of them are actually already starting to sprout. That's perfectly fine. But every little divot right here is an eye. So you got plenty to choose from on the potatoes. But we're gonna sit here and cut these potatoes in half just like that. Now, if you want to, which I'm not, but if you want to, you can actually cut potatoes more and cut them in quarters, eighths. And back in the olden days, during the Great Depression, they would actually take a potato and they would peel the potato just like that. That's all you need to sprout a potato plant, just a little bit. And they would plant this and they would save the insides and eat. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that if the potato's still good. Now, I don't suggest doing it on a soft potato, but on a nice hard potato like this one, it'll work. Now, I'm using my pocket knife, and it's a folding knife. And when you're cutting potatoes and you're using a folding knife, the starches build up on the knife and they'll turn to sugars. And if you don't clean off your knife after you cut taters, good Lord, it's a pain trying to get that thing opened up. It's almost like concrete. Those sugars harden up and your mechanism that folds the knife out and everything gets jammed up, and you just cannot get that pocket knife open. Now, when you're cutting these taters, you want at least 2 eyes, or I do, at least 2 eyes per side, and that way it gives a good growth. Now, some people out there, they say, well, plant the whole potato. Well, yeah, you can, but it don't need the whole potato to grow. So you can actually get more by cutting your potatoes. And one thing about planting a whole potato like this is, this is a small potato. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eyes on this one potato. So you'll have a wonderfully big potato plant. Problem is that wonderfully big potato plant will still only produce maybe anywhere from 4 to 10 pounds of potatoes. That's it. Now, if I take this and I cut it, and now I got eyes on this side and I got eyes on this side. So now I've taken the 4 to 10 pounds and doubled it. And if I cut it again and put another eye, guess what? I've tripled it. So that's the reason why I cut potatoes. Now, why do I cut the potatoes and let them sit in the bucket for a week? Well, that's to cure them. When you fresh cut the potato like this, and if you was to cut it like this and put it straight into the ground, sitting down in the ground, well, it's probably going to rot on you. The potato needs to have a skin formed over it, and as you let it sit, all the starches right here turn to sugar, and the same process that gums up your knife will actually form the skin on top of the tater. So you have to let them cure for about a week. All right, so me and my nephew are going to get hopping on cutting all these taters. Y'all enjoy. all cut up. Y'all want to see what it looks like? All right. So this is 40 pounds of potatoes cut up. Now we're going to be putting some hay in here to keep drawing moisture from them. And we're going to be putting them up in a nice, dry, cool, dark place and let them cure for about a week. Now, sometimes I do it for 4 days, but this time I might have to actually wait a week because we got 7 days of rain. And in fact, it is literally raining right now. Hence the reason why we're inside the barn. So we're going to get these put up and we're going to be cleaning our knives because mine is already starting to stick a little bit. And we're going to be starting work on the garden as soon as it stops raining. The way I got the garden set up for the potatoes and the rows and everything, that the ground's going to drain really well, so I don't really have to worry about the rain flooding out the ground. Yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. This has been Michael with Frogfoot Holler. Y'all have a froggy day.